Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2019 Toyota Corolla LE in the Celestite Silver metallic color. This front-wheel drive, 4-door, 5-passenger sedan comes equipped with a 1.8-liter 4-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. As an added bonus, this vehicle has only had one previous owner and is a Toyota certified used vehicle. Starting up front with some of the notable exterior features, you've got a great looking front end, thanks in large part to these big projector beam bulbs in the headlamps here. As we continue around the side, you'll find these 16-inch steel rims the vehicle currently rides on with those nice Toyota hubcaps, and those are wrapped in the Michelin tires with lots and lots of tread, as you can see. As we continue down the vehicle, you'll find the great looking side profile here, nice and sleek. And in the rear of the vehicle, of course, you'll find the Corolla badging over on the left-hand side here, as well as the LE badging on the right-hand side. If you're looking for an affordable sedan that's great on gas and will be reliable for years to come, you found it in this Toyota. So let's go ahead and hop inside and get started with the interior features. Hopping inside this stylish sedan is nice and easy thanks to the remote keyless entry. Simply hit the unlock button on the key fob and you'll be inside. You also notice you've got the trunk release button there, so you can easily pop the trunk without having to hop in the vehicle. Opening up the door, you're greeted with the very comfortable and stylish fabric seating here. You've got a couple of different colors and patterns going on here. It all makes for a very stylish seat. Just below here, you'll also find the manual seat adjustments, and in the footwell there, you've got the nice Corolla branded all-weather mats, and those are nice and easy to clean regardless of how dirty or wet they get. So let's go ahead and hop inside, fire this vehicle up, and get started with all the bells and whistles. The features inside this Corolla start over here on the driver's side door panel with the controls for the power windows and locks. As an added bonus, your driver's side window is automatic. Underneath, you'll find some additional storage as well as an extra cup holder and speaker integrated into the door panel. And just to the right here, you'll find the controls for the power mirrors as well as the button for your windshield wiper deicers. If you take a look under the steering column here, you do have the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so you can easily get it in the perfect position. And if you take a look just behind the wheel at the turn signal stock, you'll notice that this vehicle does come equipped with automatic headlights, which is a great set it and forget it feature. If we back up and take a look at the wheel here, you've got a very nice 3-spoke wheel, as well as some bolsters up top for a nice ergonomic design. And you've also got the nice little silver accent piece at the bottom here. Over on the left-hand side, you'll find your steering wheel mounted audio controls, which includes your volume rocker and track selector buttons. At the bottom here, you've got the audio mode button, and you can also hold that to mute the system. Over on the right-hand side, you've got the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons, as well as the voice recognition button and the button to cycle through the screen up in the center of the gauge cluster. So we'll go ahead and take a look up there in just a moment. Just below here, you'll find your button for the lane departure alert, as well as your radar-guided cruise control follow distance. You've got 3 to choose from, and it's part of your adaptive radar-guided cruise control. Speaking of cruise control, you'll find the stalk just behind the wheel. If we go ahead and take a look up at the gauge cluster there, you can see you've got that screen, and at the bottom you've got the gear that the vehicle is in, as well as the exterior temperature and the odometer, and you can see that this vehicle currently has 49,301 kilometers on it. In this first information screen here, you've got your average fuel consumption. You can also check the screen with your lane departure alert and radar guided cruise control icons here, so you can check to see whether those features are on or off and what your follow distance is set at. Next, you've got your average and current fuel consumption, as well as your cruising range. You've also got your average speed and your drive time. Finally, you've got some additional vehicle settings here. You can hold the button here for your pre-collision system and your lane departure alert. And you've also got some additional meter settings in here. So lots of settings for this screen here that you can customize. If we go ahead and take a look towards the center of the dash here, you've got your digital clock up top, as well as a couple of climate vents. Just below that, you'll find this nice glossy black panel that houses the hazard lights over on the left-hand side and the passenger airbag warning on the right-hand side. And of course, in the center here, you've got your embedded touchscreen infotainment system. As you can see, in terms of your audio options here, you do have your AM/FM radio, as well as a CD player, USB and auxiliary inputs, and Bluetooth audio, so you can be sure that you can listen to your own audio regardless of the type of device that you have. If you hit the setup button over on the side there, you've got lots of options to go through and customize to your preferences. And just below that, you'll find the car button, which gives you your trip information as well as your fuel economy history. If you put this vehicle into reverse, you'll also see the backup camera pop right up. And of course, putting the vehicle back in park will bring back the main screen. Below that, you'll find the climate controls for the vehicle, and this is a single zone climate control vehicle, but it is automatic, so you can hit the auto button to let the vehicle adjust the fan speed, heat, and placement to get it to your desired temperature. For those hot summer days like today, you've got air conditioning, and for the cold winter days, you do have heated mirrors, both of which are great features to have in the Okanagan. Below that, you'll find a 12-volt outlet as well as the 2-stage heated seats for both front passengers. You've also got the USB and auxiliary input that I mentioned earlier, as well as a nice little storage tray here. Then, of course, you've got your shifter with the nice leather boot, and then you've got your parking brake as well as the button to toggle your traction control. You also find a couple of cup holders, and then, of course, you've got your padded armrest in the center here. You can open that up to reveal a nice little tray up top to put the smaller items, and you've got a nice large compartment for the larger items with that nice carpeted bottom. Over on the passenger side footwell, you got these same great all-weather mats, and just above here you've got your glove box with the owner's manual inside, as well as lots of storage space. And over on the passenger side door panel, you'll find the same great design that we found on the driver's side, as well as, of course, the controls for the power locks and the passenger side window. Finally, taking a look up top here, you will find a couple of interior lights, as well as these handy little visor extensions to keep the sun out of your eyes, regardless of the position that it's in. And that concludes the features up front, so let's go ahead and hop in back and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you'll find more of that same great fabric seating that extends across the rear bench seat. Back here, you've also got the same great all-weather mats, and if we hop inside here, you'll find a handy storage pocket in the back of the passenger side seat, as well as a nice little storage slot in the back of the center console. If you take a look towards the center seat here, you've also got a nice padded fabric armrest that also includes a couple of extra cup holders for your rear passengers. And these rear seats do fold down in a 60-40 split. If you have some additional cargo to store, you can simply grab the peg up top here and fold the seat forward nice and easily, giving you tons and tons of interior cargo space. So we'll go ahead and take a look back in the trunk, but before we do, we'll take a quick glance over here at the rear door panel, where you'll find the same great design that we found on the front, as well as, of course, a switch for the rear windows and some storage underneath. Popping the trunk with the key fob is nice and easy. You're going to hold the trunk button. That'll pop right open for you. And in back here, you can see you've got a nice carpeted cargo area, as well as the standard Corolla carpet mats. If you're looking to switch those out, those are still in the package. And of course, underneath here, you do have the spare tire, as well as the tools to change it, in case you ever get a flat. That concludes this short video walk around, but this affordable and reliable ride will not last long on our lot, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leithhead Road, or visit us online at KelownaToyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.